think we're gonna make it. All right, cool. This is the return line, and this is the feed line. Now to snug the fittings down, I'm using an aluminum AN wrench. Now these are the original braided fuel lines that went from the carburetors to the feed line on the firewall. And years ago, blue and red anodized AN fittings were pretty much all you could get. But the new section of fuel system uses black anodized fittings. So rather than come in here and switch those dozen or so blue and red fittings to black, we're just going to run the original fitting on one end and then just add a black fitting on the other end that attaches to our new regulator. Now, if you've never assembled an AN fitting before, the process is fairly straightforward. And most of the time, you can get the braided line started by hand. If not, Cool Tools makes some pretty cool tools to help you out. You want the braided line to almost bottom out on these threads here. That way it's fully seated before you put the other part in. Slick them on here. Will help this assemble. Make sure you're holding the braided line on the bottom and the fitting at the top is not pushing it out. All right. Now the fittings on either side of the regulator is what is going to feed our 3 carburetors. And they're both regulated pressure. To make adjustments to that regulated pressure, you simply use an Allen key on the top of the regulator and lock it in. Now this braided line is pretty tough, but we still don't want it bouncing around the engine bay. So I'm zip tying the stainless flex line to the stainless hard line of the nitrous system. And after snugging down the zip ties, a razor blade makes sure there's no leftover sharp edges. Hey guys, welcome back to the shop. Well, we've got this monster of an engine mostly underneath the hood of this old Ford. And this engine hasn't been installed in this truck for over 20 years, so it's pretty cool to be able to reunite the two. Now we've got the supercharger hooked up, exhaust installed, fuel system installed, our fuel pressure regulator dialed in, and everything seems to be good to go. So we're going to dump some fluids into this thing, see if we can make a little bit of ruckus.